If I go all the way back to the parent meeting, I said we had a pretty good group, and it would almost be the coach's fault if we didn't do well, and it almost was. But these guys, we had that scripted, just so you guys know. We waited.
We meant to do that
last play on purpose, just the way to finish the season. But great group of kids, every one of them. Just a ton of fun to coach all year. By the end of the year, these guys knew, like 45 plays. I wrote them all out there. We had different formations, plays, and I kind of do that on purpose, just to A, make them think a little bit, B, because I think it's more fun for them. We were always adding new stuff every week. How many of them didn't we run? I don't know. Some of them we never ran that we put in, but bomb? We never ran bomb.
On 5. No, we never did bomb.
Well, we would have ran bomb. We would have ran bomb. Well, I had practice this week with half the team with flu and everything, so we couldn't get to it. But just, guys playing multiple positions, no one complaining, sharing the ball, all the stuff. And then the last play, I think, is just what you guys are all about, really. And that's just sticking together, everyone just saying, literally, with this group, we have the ability to make up a play on the last play of the game. I'm not going to take any credit. Well, Andy can take credit because Andy said, Zach, run down the middle, and the other wide receiver run down the middle and chuck it. I mean, but with some teams, kids this age, you could say that and the play would start and no one goes down the middle. Okay? And everybody just did what Joey stood in there with a guy right in his face and throws a laser dart. I can still hear the thud off of Jackson's chest. Okay? But hey, that's why you sign up. Okay? That's why you sign up. So just thank you guys, thank you parents, great season, great job. You guys deserve to be champions.
Yeah, good job, boys.
Say a little thing about each guy, and some of them may sound repetitive. I got to make it up on the fly here, but boy, hey, they send me another team like this next year, it'd be a blast. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm just gonna. The first guy I'm going to talk about is this was a really 6th grade weighted team, opposite of my team last year, which was all 5th graders and 2 6th graders. We went the opposite. Maybe the league owed me, but we had 3 5th graders, so I'm going to go with those guys first. Four of them. A couple of them have not played before. I think 3 out of those 4 had not played before. So their eyes were a little wide, first few practices, because we're throwing plays, they hadn't plays, and they're in here, Coach, what do I do? And by the end of the year, they knew it all. So first guy, 5th grader. Did a great job, played corner all the time. Played well today. Running all over the field. And if you think about this kid, we have this little flagpole drill at the end of practice. Okay? The object is to avoid the guy. I'm going to say it, Eric, because you won't be someday. Because you're going to be, when I look at your dad, you're not going to be the smallest guy in the team. So, okay. We have this drill, and Eric acts like the biggest guy in the team. He's just running straight ahead. He's going to run right over the top of you. But he did a great job all year. Eric,
Whenever
Eric tries to go for a catch, he's like, Eric. So funny.
Next guy played multiple positions for us. It was everywhere. Played some running back, played some middle linebacker, played some rover, played some guard. Just kind of jumped in everywhere. Probably said 5 words the whole year. Okay? But did a great job for us. Ryan Helgert.
Good
job, Ryan. We're going through the underclassmen. So, okay. Next guy. catcher in baseball, so I figured, well,
That's him.
he likes to get in the squat, so he'd be a good center. But he jumped right in and played center for us. And, you know, in last week in a playoff game, I said, oh, guess what, Kev, your center did it. So, did a great job. Also played linebacker. I believe he caught a touchdown pass. Yep. Extra point. Okay, so his play was guard pop. His eyes would get wide, and we called that. And did a great job for us. And his first year also. Kevin Vigil.
All right, Kevin.
Good. Last but not least, this guy was really like a 5th grader almost. He was more like 6th grader, because I had 6th graders that weren't sure they wanted to bump into him. Okay, so what you like when you coach football is you always get a couple guys that get a tin of red to them. You know, when somebody hits to them, they got that little edge where you're not, you got that little crazy streak to them. And that will come in handy when he gets on to high school and puts a helmet on and all that stuff. But very good athlete, and just a joy to coach all year, Kevin's son.
All right, Kevin.
Oh, no, you never got our picks back.
This next guy, I'll get it out of the way right now. This next guy wakes up in my house every day, so
Ethan!
can't get rid of him. I try to shake him, but keeps showing up. So
It's gotta be Joey.
yeah, but either play defensive end, running back, wide receiver. You know, he's always jumping in. Popular with everybody. We'll play any position we put him at. Always had a good attitude, and he's here to have a good time. Okay, and that's what this is all about. My little